Hello, today I will be showing how to maintenance a trombone. A trombone is a brass instrument with a mouthpiece, a slide, it has a tuning slide, a bell, and a connecting joint to connect the bell to the slide. The slide makes large adjustments to the pitch while you are playing, and the tuning slide allows you to make smaller adjustments to the pitch while you are playing. For short-term care, the products you will need are the slide grease or oil, and the way you apply this is that you extend the slide, and you see it has an inner and an outer portion. Your goal is for the outer slide to move smoothly across the inner slide. And to accomplish this, you extend the outer slide, and then you take the oil, you open it up, and you take the open slide oil and move it across the inner slide. Now once you've done that, you move the outer slide across the inner slide until it is distributed evenly. As for the tuning slide, the way to maintenance this is to remove it from the bell portion, and you take the grease, which is thicker than the oil, so you can't use the oil for both the tuning slide and the actual slide. And depending on the brand, you'll sometimes have to use your finger, and other times you can just apply it directly. But for this brand, you can just apply it directly onto the portion of the slide that enters the instrument, both the independent portion and the portion that is connected to the instrument. Once that is done, you reinstall the slide and do the same thing you did with the first slide and move it across to distribute it evenly, and then remove the excess across the outer portion. As for the exterior of the horn, if your exterior is looking poor, you can use a damp cloth or a soft cloth, or you can use any type of metal shining formula. As long as it stays on the exterior, it won't damage the instrument. And all this is very important to maintenance the instrument, because these instruments are very, very sensitive. This is an example of a horn that is not been maintained very well. And you didn't hear any sound when this slide was going, but listen to this. This is an example of something that hasn't been maintained very well. And as you can see, you can barely get the tuning slide out. Sometimes if you do not maintain the tuning slide, it can require a professional to remove. For long-term care, the most important thing to do is to prevent damage from the main slide. The biggest difference between that trombone and this trombone is that you can see here the inner slide has no dents. It is perfectly symmetrical with the outer slide. But if I show you the damaged one again, you can see that on this damaged one, there are imperfections in the outer slide that get on the inner slide that get the outer slide caught as it's going across, which creates friction, which you don't want on a trombone. Overall, the best way to take care of a trombone is to just apply apply the products about once, maybe twice a week, depending on the state of the trombone. Or if that is too draining on your wallet or something, you could just do it whenever you feel it catch something, or you don't feel the slide going fast enough. The trombone does not have a whole lot of moving parts compared to other instruments. It really only has the slide and the tuning slide. So this, and then the slide that I was showing you earlier. The best part about staying on top of maintenance is that these horns can last you your whole life. Things happen to all instruments, and I'm not saying that good maintenance will prevent a freak accident from happening where, like, say something happens and then the inner slide just completely falls off. That things happen. But following the basic ideas of instrument care, a person may never need a new horn for their whole lives. Thank you for watching, and this was how to take care of a trombone and how to maintenance a trombone.